Alright guys, so I'm going to show you my strategy for drafting with 101 pick.
First off, I'm going to take Bijan. I don't know if you've seen my previous video where I rank the first round picks, but I'm a lot more high on Bijan right now. But with the strategy I'm going to show you guys, if you take Jamar Chase or Bijan, this strategy will work completely fine. Alright, so my next pick is going to be one of the two elite tight ends that have so much upside, Brock Bowers or Trey McBride. I'm not going to complain with either one. I would prefer Trey McBride just because he got so many receptions last season, hardly any touchdowns, which means, just with a couple more touchdowns, he could do a repeat pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and take Trey McBride. But now, just to balance it out, I'm looking for a receiver. And I think Ladd McConkey, out of these four receivers, is going to be the best. So I'm going to go ahead and take him. And now, in this next round where I'm drafting, I'm looking for just a running back and wide receiver, and then we got our main core filled out. Plus, we've got a tight end super early on in the draft. Alright, so I'm super high on Amari and Hampton right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and take him. We already got Bijan, who's going to be a super stable running back, so might as well take one of the upside players. And for wide receiver, I'm going to go with Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he's going to progress really well into the next season. I don't like taking him with Trey McBride. Now that I look back at that, maybe I would have taken DJ Moore, maybe DK Metcalf, just because I don't really like having two of my better players on the exact same team. But it could work out fine. Alright, so next up, I'm going to be looking for my flex position. I'm going to go with Jalen Waddle for my receiver, and then I'm going to drop down and take one of these running backs. I am going to go with Caleb Johnson. I know in my other 3 videos I've taken him too, but I am just that high on Caleb Johnson, so. Alright, so now I am going to be looking at a quarterback just because of the 101 pick, and you got to really plan ahead. So I'm going to go down and grab Brock Purdy. And now I think this is an absolute steal right here to have Chris Olave, a number 1. Now, I don't... Oh, good. We didn't grab. In a couple of these other mock drafts with the 101, I had grabbed Kamara, and I just wouldn't want to double up on him and Kamara too, like I've already done with Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison. So, yeah, Olave should be a safe pick. Alright, so now I'm going to grab my QB2. I'm just going to go with Justin Herbert. I think he's pretty solid. He'll be a nice link up with Ladd McConkey too. Be solid because I'm really high on the Chargers this year. I'm sure they're going to be inside the top 10. And then I'm going to go down and grab my tight end 2, Tucker Kraft. So now we filled out and we got backups for most of the positions. So now you can go grab a couple rookies and your defense and kicker. Alright, so I'm going to go down and grab Quinshon Judkins, running back. I believe he will be the number 1 after, say, 6 weeks for the Browns. And then I'm going to go down and maybe I'll grab Ayuk. I know he's out right now, but... Alright, now I'm going to take this opportunity to go down and grab what defense I want. And I'm really high on the Broncos defense, so I'm going to grab them. And then I'm going to come back up, and I like Kyle Williams right here, so I'm going to take him. Alright, and now for a kicker, I'm just going to take the one on top because it's real hard to guess for a kicker unless you're Brandon Aubrey. So if I had to state a weakness, it's probably going to be in the receiver position just because you went with Bijan in the first round, and then in the second you went on and grabbed one of the tight ends. You didn't really have much of an option to grab a receiver unless you take them in the first round, so